Workmates, your work performance and your potential to cope in a real work situation. How you deal with problems at the time, etc.
Yeah, it should be good for a laugh.
They're covering themselves. We goof off in here, there's no way they're going to let us out.
Jeez, I knew there'd be a catch to it.
The program's aimed to help all of you. Even those of you who don't get chosen, you'll still learn some practical skills that you can use when you're released.
Who's going to do the choosing?
The governor will be viewing the tapes.
Mrs. Reynolds has given her approval only on the condition that the project be taken seriously.
So if the tapes don't give that impression, you can kiss the whole idea goodbye.
Yeah, we get the picture. But it's going to be a bit hard to stay serious and sane 24 hours a day in this dump.
The program won't be taking place during your rec time, if that's what you're saying.
Hey, we doing it during lights out, eh?
So long as the morning's work quotas are kept up, the afternoon period will be devoted to the program.
Looks like the governor's making life real easy for them. Oh, no, there must be hundreds of industrial accidents happening every day.
What are you doing here, Jones?
Oh, gotta get a tablet from the nursery.
From Sister Hall?
Yeah, Sister Hall's gonna give me a tablet. Mrs. Pringle said it was time.
All right, get going then and don't dawdle.
I've got to see Kath first.
You can do that later. Go on, off you go. Maxwell, the solicitor's here.
Oh, can I just get some notes for him?
If you're smart, Maxwell, you'll throw yourself at the mercy of the court. And with a report from here, you could find yourself serving a few years at a prison farm somewhere like Barnhurst.
What are you saying?
And with a good report from the Deputy Governor to your defence counsel and the judge, it might help.
And why would you do that?
Perhaps those mumblings of yours will stop.
Oh, you don't need to worry about those. I'm not interested in trouble. I just want to get out of here.
Good. You might also let me know if anyone tries to hassle you.
But I don't think they'll bother.
Well, let me know if anyone does. Don't think of it as lagging. Just think of it as your ticket out of here. Thought I told you to get going.
It's real important. I'll forget if I don't remember it now.
You want to be on a charge?
Can I just have a moment, please, Miss Ferguson?
1 minute.
Thank you.
I done wrong again?
No, it's all right. Now, what did you want?
That pretty glass thing with the snow and all.
Yeah, it's a terrible shame, isn't
I
it?
was going to give it to Mr. Jackson because he's so good to me.
That's a lovely thought.
I thought we could think of something else to give him.
I'm sure we could. That was very thoughtful of you, Mel. Those tablets must be making you feel better.
Huh, it's not them. They taste awful.
Well, most medicine does, but it's always good for us. I think they're doing you good. You haven't had a single bad mood since you started taking them. Well, have you?
Suppose not. I don't want to even hurt the vandal anymore.
There you are.
Come on, Jones, your time's up. Get off to Sister Hall and no stops on the way.
Hate tablets. Now you take them. I thought we agreed that they were good for you.
Yeah, all right.
OP rum, all right. Good one, Sport, yeah. Hey, how'd you manage to smuggle it in?
That was my problem. Where's the tape?
I'll keep your knickers on. Had to make sure we weren't getting ripped off, eh? Here you go. I told you to be a piece of cake. Oh, we can have a ball with this lot. Yeah. Hey, a few drinks would be just a thing for room. Yeah, we'll surprise them, mate. You know, these are fantastic. This is the sort of life I could get used to. What do you reckon we should ask for next? Champers and caviar? No. Big, juicy strawberries and cream. Oh! What's that?
Me tablet.
Aren't you meant to swallow them?
Yeah, but I don't like them. They stick in my throat and I can't breathe.
Doesn't all watch you when you take them.
Oh, yeah, most times I just pretend to swallow them. You see, Captain Marvellous was given shrinking tablets by the evil warlord, and he used to hide them under his tongue and then spat them out later, and it was okay to fight another day.
That's pretty clever. Do you do it all the time?
Oh, no, only when Hall isn't watching too close.
Well, I reckon you're doing the right thing.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. You can't be too careful. I mean, you don't know what's in them, do you? Could be something real harmful, like slow poison or something.
But Kat says they're good for me.
Kath doesn't know. She's not a doc, is she?
Nah, but she doesn't tell lies.
No, she doesn't lie. But the Governor Hall might be lying to her.
You reckon?
Yeah. Oh, I wouldn't trust him. If I were you, I'd be hiding them all and flushing them down the dunny.
I don't know.
Oh, well, that's just me. I mean, if you want to end up real crook and end up being taken away somewhere, that's up to you.
I reckon they might be trying to get rid of me. Well, I'm not going to let them. If Captain Marvellous can fool them, so can I.
So, the Crown prosecutors can't see any problem as long as you still wish to plead guilty.
Oh, yes.
It means we'll be throwing ourselves at the mercy of the judge, but then it negates the trauma of a long drawn-out case before the jury.
Well, that's a relief.
You'll have to present yourself in the best possible light. The judge will be scrutinising you during the whole proceedings. And a lot depends on the character witnesses we provide. If they falter, we could be in trouble.
Yes, I understand that.
Bob Moran has agreed to appear, and I'm confident of his testimony.
Ever reliable Bob.
But I haven't contacted your husband in Perth yet. I felt we should discuss him and his attitude to you.
Well, contact him. I know he'll help. He never really came to terms with why I killed Linda, but I know he wouldn't leave me to rot in here.
He doesn't handle pressure too well, though, does he?
No,
Yeah,
but...
well, that worries me. He could come in for some heavy questioning, and I'm not sure that it's worth the risk.
Look, he'd do whatever I asked him to do.
All right. Leave that one with me.
Oh, there'll also be a report from the Deputy Governor of Wentworth. That should help, shouldn't it?
Oh, yes. That's good. Every bit does in these cases. Of course, you'll be pleading temporary insanity at the time of your child's death, and that this insanity was caused through the trauma of watching her suffer an agonisingly slow death.
No, I knew what I was doing.
But you must plead insanity, otherwise the manslaughter case goes out the window.
No!
Look, with this attitude, it'll be back to murder and a prolonged court case. Look, you must do it my way if you want to avoid the maximum sentence. You're looking at 17 years in this place otherwise. Now, with manslaughter and a temporary insanity plea, you'll get 6 months into parole. Chances are you could walk out of here free. It's the only way.
Hey, look, Gibbs.
What?
I looked for you at lunch, but I found out you were with your solicitor.
That's right.
Well, you're getting out of what?
I don't know.
But there's a chance, isn't there?
Maybe.
I thought so. You'll get out and I'll be stuck here to look out for myself.
That's your problem, Janet.
No, it's not. You got me into this mess. Now I've got no one to back me up.
You'll think of something.
What's wrong with you? If you've got a chance to get out of here, why aren't you flying over the moon?
It's the way I have... Just leave me alone, will you?
Sure, if that's the way you feel.
Why do you keep trying to play Joan of Arc?
What do you want?
To help? Not all of us are enemies. Some of us would like to help. I mean, if you just lower your shield once in a while.
I've tried that. It's never worked.
That's not true. Every time somebody tries, you come back at them like a viper. You got a chance to get out, right? If you have, take it. What's the problem?
You don't understand. No one seems to.
Oh, yes, I do. If I had a chance to get out, I'd give anything.
That's not the point.
All the same, you've got a chance to be free and to start a new life for yourself. You can't keep punishing yourself.
Punishing myself?
I remember times when Zoe cried so much I thought I'd strangle her, just to stop the noise from ringing in my head. I nearly did once. By some miracle, something stopped me. And I rang the doctor and he gave me the best advice I'd ever had. I went into that kitchen, I banged those pots and pans so hard that they fell off the stove. That's how it worked for me.
It wasn't like that for me.
It's never the same for anyone. How do you think I feel when I've let down the most important person in my life?
Yeah, well, you see, that's where we're different. I haven't let anyone down. Banging pots and pans together could never have helped Linda. How do you comfort someone who's crying out with pain day and night, knowing you can't even hold them because it hurts them even more? She was dying, Laurie, and it was up to me to make it easy for her.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kat. I didn't know.
And now I'm expected to take the stand and look remorseful and say how sorry I am and that I didn't mean it because I was out of my head?